Chef Mamma Mia cooking channel. I'm Beppe and I'm gonna guide you into the world of Italian cuisine. Please remember to subscribe, to leave us a comment or to give us some suggestions. Keep us in touch. Okay, so what do we need to make the fresh pasta? We do need for one person 1 egg and the flour. Soft wheat flour, 00 Italian flour. What do we do is to scale the flour first, and I'm gonna teach you and I'm gonna show you how to scale it without the scale. You can use easily a plastic cup, and we're gonna fill it, not all the way, but we stay 1 finger off the edge. Okay, this is more or less 120 grams of flour. Then we flip it over and we make our beautiful well. Please stay basically large here, don't make like such a very small one, because what we need now is to crack the egg. We do something like this, right? Then with a fork we're gonna first break the yolk and mix all together. Okay, don't touch the flour for the moment, we just mix it till we're gonna obtain the same color everywhere, so you know that it's well mixed. Then little by little we're gonna introduce our flour, and we keep going by the fork till it's gonna get very thick and it's gonna absorb all the flour. So what do we need? We just have to use all the flour and we incorporate it. Don't mind about the lamps, big chunks of flour all around, because now after we're gonna knead it by hands. As you can see, we consume all the flour. So what we do now is just remove the extra dough that we have in the fork and we keep it there. If you have a scraper, you can use a scraper too. Otherwise, we go by hands. Okay, we grab all the flour that we have around, okay, and we mind to do not go very hard at the very first moment, because actually, you know, it's very sticky. So we add some flour just to keep it soft and dry outside. Okay, so let's see how to knead it. So as you can see, I'm removing the extra flour and we put some more new one. Okay, then we take the top part of the dough and we flip it all the way down here. Okay, so we go down like that. Then by the heel we're gonna push that fold inside and let it slide. Quarter turn, fold, let it slide. Quarter turn, fold, let it slide. And we go like this. It's a circular and constant motion. We go in this way. As you can see, I'm trying to add, basically, do not get stuck in it. So if it's sticky, we keep add a little bit of flour and we keep going like this till it's gonna become very smooth, elastic and soft. So guys, as you can see, we are arriving at the very last steps of the kneading process. Usually it does take like something less 10 minutes more or less to knead it well. So the aspect is very important. As you can see, the dough must be very smooth. The color is very important too. It depends on the yolks. Try to get some eggs, a very fresh and good one with a very shiny orange yolk, and this is what you get as a reward. So what we do after? We're gonna let it rest. It must set to get a stronger structure, much more elastic. So what we do is we take some plastic wrap and we're gonna fold it with no air inside at all. Okay, so we fold it like this, and as you can see, no air. Okay, and we let it rest outside the fridge for 20 minutes minimum, up to 1 hour and a half. Our pasta now is ready to be stretched. What we do? We take our flour and we flip it over on the flour. We mix it like this. As you can see, we don't want like big chunks of flour, just a little bit like this. Then, super rolling pin. What we do? We start from the center and we go up without going all the way. Then we go down like this, okay? And we just add some flour underneath. We let it absorb, okay? Then we flip our dough and we keep going. We have to make a circle, okay? Usually the circle is like, that's the same length of the rolling pin as the diameter, okay? And what we do? while we stretch it, we're gonna keep adding some flour. We pass it around by hands and we remove the extras using the fingers as a sort of broom. Okay? And we go in this way and we keep going. As you can see, I'm not going all the way. I just take care about a region of it and then we flip it. Or basically we turn it more than flip it, but sometimes we do flip it too. Okay, like this. Okay? And we try to make it round. Getting very close to the end of the stretching step. How to check if it's the right thickness? Part of the diameter, what we have to do is to just push some fingers. As you can see, we can still produce finger marks. So what we do, we keep going, okay, in this way. So if you want to flip it over right now, rather than grab it as a sort of a wet sock, what we do is to do something like this. As you can see, we can keep the sides and the shape too. So we are right. As you can see, we still have some thicker part like this, while here is good. So we insist on that part. Try to stretch it. Try to avoid the wrinkles, and we flip it over again, and we're done. For our beautiful tagliatelle, today I'm gonna show you how to dress them with a very simple and efficient recipe that is butter and sage, and I'm gonna show you some secret of the Italian cuisine. So what we have here is the whole pepper, black pepper, beans. Then we have some butter and fresh sage. Okay. So what we do? We're gonna take some paper and a spoon. We're gonna take some paper and a spoon. What we have to do is to lean our pepper grains here, and we do something like this, because what I want to do is to mash them in this way, because they're gonna release a beautiful smell. Okay, so it's nothing that is gonna give you the pinch on the throat, but it's something that is gonna give a certain scent to our sauce. Okay? Okay, as you can see here, the black pepper is mashed. Okay, we remove the whole one. If you want, you can keep them, why not? Okay, so our pan should be particularly hot, okay, because what we want to do is to basically sear a little bit the black pepper. Okay, so we just toast them, okay, more than sear, toast our black pepper. The smell here is particularly intense, okay, and once we have the smell, okay, we can introduce our butter inside. Okay, we melt the butter together, so it's gonna grab the scents of the black pepper. You can add some more different black pepper if you want, different kinds of pepper. Okay, usually in Italy we do it with the black one. Okay, we let it melt down. Here we have our boiling water for the fresh pasta. This is very easy and super fast recipe. What we do, we just add some salt into the pasta water, and we add our beautiful tagliatelle inside. Okay. You don't need to add any oil or something like that. Just keep it on motion, so you can keep them separated. Okay, so with a fork, with a wood spoon would be better. Okay, and we just keep it motion. Okay, here we go. Okay, here as you can see, our butter is frying. What we do? We just grab some sage leaves, like the very top. And a secret, another secret is this one. We have to mash them. We can to slap them, like you know, something like this, so they can release, like the mint of the mojito, so they can release a particular beautiful smell. And we fry them together with with the butter and black pepper. The pasta is very fast. Once it floats, basically it's almost done. Another secret is to check. As you can see, if you lift them out of the pan, they are still curly. Okay, they have to go down straight, so you know that they are perfect and done. Okay. Okay, as you can see, the sage is beautifully frying, okay, releasing a very intense scent and smell. While it's keep, as you can see, I'm gonna flip it a little bit like this, okay? They are ready basically once they are crunchy, okay? Here the pasta is almost done. What we have to do, we have to mix it. Okay, so our pasta, we just to keep it off the pan. As you can see, I'm adding a little bit of the pasta water here. Okay, so we can keep the cooking time. We can cook the pasta together. And here we go. Like this way. Okay. If you want, you can keep adding a little bit of the butter right now. But it's gently, right? Super nice. Okay, we don't keep it over the heat, on the heat for a longer time. But we just... now we go on the plate. Two of the leaves, why not? Okay. And usually we use a little bit of the cheese Parmigiano. Okay, here we go. And our tagliatelle are super ready. Thank you for watching the video. Please follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Chef Mamma Mia. Keep this in touch.